Welcome back to the Billabong Pipe Masters. We have Heat 5 of round 3, hitting the lineup. Three-time world champion Mick Fanning up against the wildcard Jamie O'Brien, a former pipe master, get a victory here. As we see now, taking off, Mick Fanning, his first effort in Heat 5. He exits the tube, looks to set up a foamy inside section. He finds his way through. That's got to feel good, Ross. I'm waiting on the numbers to drop for this man, Mick Fanning.
Beautiful backdoor. That is classic right there. You can see how that was a huge teepee. Just a big A-frame shaped swell, and Mick Fanning was perfectly behind it. With a handful of other guys, Jamie's right there, the best in the world at pipe. But again, I think Jamie was sitting deep for lefts, kind of fixated. Again, this is the Heat without priority. This is their first transaction, so amongst those two guys, they did not have priority. Mick just kind of landed this thing right behind it. It's going to be a really fast barrel, but you can see the size is going to make the judges very happy. The way he surfed it, the commitment to getting behind it. He was definitely pretty deep inside that barrel, even though it was quick. So I don't think it's going to be a massive score. We haven't seen any numbers drop yet, but again, it's going to calm the butterflies.
Well, we saw just Mick's body language as he exited the tube, Ross. And it was almost like immediately a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. Yeah. What kind of pressure do you think he's been going through in the lead up to this battle with Jamie?
I think the pressure is, the task at hand for Mick, I think that's something he'll be analytical about.
And then he paddled back out, and I was like, could I have made that? And he was like, yeah, you could have made it. You could have been deeper. And I was like, dude, when your eyeballs light up like cue balls, it's probably go time for me, right? And then I was just like...
Mick Fanning having a look at another insider, just looking to back up that excellent score from early on in this round 3 heat. Just another quick tube, looking to drop a 3.67 to push further ahead of Jamie O'Brien. He has priority and he's in a position for a good wave. There's a fantastic chance he's going to come out of the tube.
Very fantastic. I'd almost be...
title contenders.
Yeah, here's a late drop. Again, textbook Jamie O'Brien, just kind of crabbing down the wall there, but you can see that wave left, so he's really behind the 8 ball.
Well, Fanning taking off now, stalling, getting a bit of cover there. He's not going to be looking at a huge number for that ride, but at this point in time...
close to coming out. I'm not sure if we have an angle looking into it more, but he was really close. Right there for sure, he had to wrangle the foam ball inside the barrel. It had a lot of soup up the face, so it was always going to be really tough to kind of navigate the exit of this barrel. Right there, he's really deep, and he kind of didn't get over that foam ball.
Looks like Jamie O'Brien swinging. He's going to grab that rail. He's behind the curtain, finding his way through this one, but he falls on the exit. We saw early on, Ross, in this event, Bruce Irons, Jack Robinson trip up. Here goes Fanning, using priority for this one. Stalls, grabs the rail, doesn't get a lot of cover, and he quickly...
Can the wildcards switch the momentum? The top seeds have been handling their business.
Well, here comes Mick Fanning. He's going to make his way in. And as Ross Williams pointed out, the ball will now be in full.
So many stories going down this year, and this is another great one here for Mick Fanning.
Mick Fanning progresses through to round 4. World title scenario update. That means that Julian Wilson is out of contention, even if he wins the event. For those of you watching on the CBS Sports Network, we'll be back